I have my national team. We know we're outmatched because obviously I'm one of the only NBA players from my team that was good enough to be in the NBA. So I know I'm outmatched against the USA basketball team. When it comes to Club 520 and Kendrick, they're both coaches in AAU. So T coaches a high school team. Like his team is like top. He has like top players in the nation on his team. So, so I got to see what is the take.
He does a couple different takes in this video. If you want me to get the main takes, like the hottest takes of it, then we can go from there. If you want to watch this one, we can go from there, like the full thing. If you want me to give a mix in between his, and then I think Kendrick Perkins also did some sort of take on AAU, we can do it that way. But the main thing
is, what is their thing? What are they saying? Like, is he saying that AAU is being ruined? Like, I'm trying to.
Yeah, one of those. Even as the title says, tells the truth on why AAU is failing failing USA basketball development. They give some of the same talking points of like people are lying to the kids. It's a money thing. He gives his experience about him trying to tell kids that like the biggest one from it that I took away was like I tried to tell this kid like about where he was status wise as a basketball player, like you're this type of player and you can elevate to here. This is your skill level. But he was dead ass telling me in my face like he could beat me.
Okay.
He could beat me as
so
a.
They don't think that's happening overseas? See, the problem is this, man. When someone like Charles Barkley says the Euros is taking over, right? And he names 5 big men or 5 guys that's 6'9" and above, everyone takes it as hell yeah, the United States of America while being in America, right? The most negative news reporting on a USA basketball team was this last one. I've never in my life seen America news reporting happy USA almost lost. Happy, just waiting to a team beat us so they can say, I told you so. Where the fuck was the American spirit? I got crumbled by Americans because I didn't follow suit on the South Sudan. I'm Team USA. All opponents can get this work. I'm not here to make friends with the enemy. You guys don't like me because you are rooting against us. Oh yeah, fuck Jokic and his team. I don't care about them. I went all the way to Paris to represent USA. I wore all red, white, and goddamn blue. I'm sorry, I had to sit through country after country after country that I'd never fucking heard of, waiting for the big ass boat, the big super mega yacht that the U.S. had because all the goddamn Olympians we was bringing to show how dominant we was over the world. Yeah, I was waiting for that fucking boat. I didn't know they was going in alphabetical order. If I did, I would have waited in my room until my wife said, hey, they coming to, USA is coming soon. But I had to sit there in the rain waiting for the biggest boat you can have ever seen because we had so many people here to then read how negative our own reporters were for our team. So when we sit here and talk about AAU basketball, and then I ask you a question, AAU is a certain age, right? 15, 16, 17, 18. And then if I say and look and say, hey, when you take our team and you put them in the Olympics, the 15-year-olds, when was the last time they didn't win gold? Hey, when was the last time our 16U didn't win gold? Like, didn't win means they've never been beaten. You get the bump in your gums. You start choking the fuck up. That is our youth, right? When we ask you if the Europeans is dominating, and I say, okay, well, Jokic was a second round pick, right? He evolved to this. Giannis was a 13th pick. Like most of our picks is who they are. Our big man. See, the difference between over there and over here is this. They're teaching fundamentals because they have no athleticism. It's just like getting what? A team from Wisconsin, Iowa, right? Old American white, they don't have no athleticism. So we have to teach them how to pass, back cut, screen, roll the proper way, right? Make two-hand passes. You have to teach the game a different way versus someone who's fast, athletic, can jump over you, can move, got dribbling moves. It's a very different way of teaching. The players that we have that's exactly like them, they play Park League, right? They're local talents that play Park League. No one wants them. Over there, everyone learns the same skill, meaning this. I have 20 kids from the neighborhood. I teach them dribbling, passing, post moves, this and that. From point guards to center, it don't matter. They all are learning to play basketball the same way. Where does it have an advantage over American basketball? Here's how. Their point guards versus our point guards globally, they don't exist. Luka, being as big as he is, he has an advantage over everyone else. You remove Luka, you say, who is the best point guard from Euro? It would be Tony Parker. Best point guard outside of America, it'd be either Steve Nash or Tony Parker, right? Those are the only two. And then you're going to start reaching. Shooting guard. Who's the best shooting guard from overseas? Ginobili? Right? Go get a six man. Who is the best small forward from overseas? Okay. Now, power forwards and centers. The reason the power forward and center is such a big difference maker is here, whoever is the biggest kid in my AAU program, he's the center, right? I don't care how tall his parents. His parents could be 5'6" and 5'7", and right now he's buff and strong like his daddy. He gonna be 5'7" like his daddy. He probably gonna be 5'7" in the 4th grade. He gonna be center here. That's why all Americans are undersized. Because if you're the biggest player in the program, you're center, right? So when they identify with centers, they keep them centers. Their centers are point guards also. They have the ability to dribble, they have the ability to pass, they have the ability to shoot. So when you compare centers versus centers, these centers over here are diamonds now. If you think about all the Euros that's ever came over here, from Sabonis, Tony Kukoc, Vlade, these guys, Turkaluk, right? They can what? They're big, playing point guard, can shoot. They have an all-around game. So what has changed is when Mike Tony put that offense in, you started finding players who can help the offense. Right, you started bringing in players like, oh, I got a stretch 4. I got Dirk. He can stretch he can sit there and shoot the threes, open up the lane for my drivers. Oh, and I can put him in the post. He has a mid-range. He's taller, right? So then I started messing with these type of players, and they ended up being very, very successful because now, hey, you know what? I'm trying to build a team around him. If I build the team around Dirk or Jokic or Giannis, it kind of is easier because the center, from my center being dominant, like the 80s, which was just supposed, my center being dominant, I can find pieces that go with him. Versus a point guard that's scoring, now I gotta find different type of pieces. So when you're talking about the Euros taking over, it's just the bigs, man. Every European that's over here that's dominating is bigger than everybody else. They have a skill, right? You're talking about Wagner, tall, right? Wimby, Sar, and tall. Everyone's big. They're big guys playing smaller positions, and they have the advantage. But when we're talking about globally, if we say put your top 20 Europeans and Americans, after 5, people start looking like, yeah. And what's so funny is they did a study last year and they didn't even realize the study actually happened. The study was this. There's always been this thing about American versus Euro, the American basketball players, they don't play, they don't care. Who's saying that, right? Our American media.
Mm-hmm.
The Euros, they play harder. Not in the All-Star game. Not in the All-Star game. You're pushing a narrative that the All-Star game is being ruined because of the American players don't play hard and we need more Euros. But the Euros that are in the game don't play hard whatsoever. Giannis does. Everyone else, if you look at their stats, does Jokic All-Star stats look like this is a 2-time, 4-time MVP? No. Does Luka's stats look like this motherfucker averages 33, 8-8, 9, 9, 8-8? No. But you want more of it. So then they did a little study and they hit it with 4 teams. And they had obviously our star sports analyst, Charles Barkley, pick his team. And do you know who Charles Barkley's team was? No. You know, so we can name exactly Charles Barkley.
This was last year?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's read his team so we can look at this year's All-Star game. Now tell me, does this team sound familiar? Just tell me where you believe these guys, are they American or are they Euro? Right? Come on, internet. I probably can just do it off the dome because you just name all the top Euro players, and you know. Okay. Charles Barkley drafted Jokic. Is he a European?
Yeah.
Right. He's one of the one, right? He's number one.
Yeah.
He drafted Giannis, right? He's the starter too, right?
Okay. Yeah.
He drafted Shea. He's Euro starter too, right? So he has 3 of the Euro starters so far. Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah.
So he got him. So he had 4 of those starters, huh? He has Pascal Sangoon on his team.
Mm-hmm.
So the only person he was missing was Luka.
Mm-hmm.
Now, so the European formula, they tested it in real time to see if the Europeans will play hard. Did they play hard? Did they play hard? No. Did they think about playing hard? No. The same people you're rooting for today, they gave it to you last year. They just didn't say Euro versus USA. You remember, they had the Euros play the weakest out of the 4. They played the rookies, right? Did they play Candace Parker team?
I think so.
Yeah. What was that? What was that score?
I don't think it was good. I'm not gonna lie to you. The All-Star game, they did this whole. This was 25, right? Or 24?
This is last year, man.
Chuck had 25. Chuck had 41.
That was a championship. Now, right? No, wait. So wait. Say that score. Say the championship blowout because it's a blowout. The Americans blew their asses out. What was that score?
25 to 41.
So it was 41-25 because the Americans knew what was going on and they blew their asses out in just a short period of time. Now, can you tell me the Euro team versus the young first rookies? What was that score?
32 young guys to 41.
Okay. So the young guys scored more than they did against so the young guys played these superstars tough. That's how they got to the championship because they played against the rookies, not the other Americans. See, if they played against the other Americans, if they played against Kenny's team, they would have got smacked too. You got the test in real time then, but it was disguised, so you didn't know it, but you're getting excited about this 3-formula look. The formula is no different than it was last year. They just took the rookies out. And they're going to give you 2 American teams, which was Kenny and Shaq's, and then Shaq's team. No, I mean, Kenny and Shaq, and then you have Charles Barkley's team. That's what they're presenting you this year. But you guys are so anti-USA is you really are hoping that the 5 Europeans beat the American team so you can run with the narrative of Euro is taking over, but you can't name 6 dominant players. You got the 5 centers. You got the 5 centers. We get it. We trust me, we get it. It's just a disgusting thought. And there's 455 players. There's 24 All-Stars. And you're talking about out of 24 All-Stars, only 4 or 5 are Europeans. Like, from overseas. Like, I will get concerned when 20 of the spots is European. But if you're telling me it's going to be Luka, Shea, Giannis, Wemby, Jokic, Sengun, 4 fucking centers on this side, I'm fine with that. Let me know when the shooting guards starting taking over. Let me know when the small forwards start taking over. Shit, let me know when all the power forwards started. Let me know when the game itself, all throughout the game, is being dominated by Europeans. There's 24 spots. If you use the word Euro and then you use it in a form of dissent, then, you know what, then I would like, wait, hold on. Descent, that means, shit, that means, now you're talking about Kyrie got Australian descent. Like, he was born in Australia. Then you start doing stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have descent, he was just born in Australia. Then, outside of the USA, you got to start doing things like that. Then I'm like, okay, all right, because you're going to have, Cat, you're going to have a whole bunch of other players inside of that realm, right? But the centers, man, they are really taking over. They are dominating. Like even someone that we laugh at and we make fun of, Rudy Gilbert. He came into the NBA and he dominated at what he did. I don't give a fuck what you like. He has the hardware to prove it, right? He has 4 of them things. He gets to take that back over the water with him. Right? So those big guys are taking MVP trophies home with them. Right? Giannis got 2 of home. Jokic got about 3 of them shits. Luka's gonna get some. Wemby's gonna get some. They are taking some of those hardwares over to the waterland. I can't even hold you. But I can tell you for damn sure, you ain't gonna have no motherfucking Michael Jordan, no goddamn, you ain't gonna have no shooting guard, no 3 coming over here taking over. Not anytime soon, unless 2 Americans took their baby and moved over there, and now you have goddamn LeBron James over there because what he gets is the fundamentals from them, but he got the athleticism of us. Because I know there's a study that nobody knows and nobody's gonna want to admit. Can you look up how many Europeans are in the NBA?
Many Europeans are in
And
NBA.
they're not gonna like it, but it is like it unto
This
the truth.
season,
Huh?
this season is a record
Mm-hmm.
71-74 on opening night rosters.
70 what?
71-74.
71-74. Now, this is not a hot take. This is just information. If I ask this question, it's not racist. It's just a factual outlook of reality. Out of those 70 what?
71.
How many are black? 60 what? 50 what?
No. I know I'm not gonna be able to produce that. Wait. That's it.
Huh?
Let me see.
So we can really get to when we come over here talking about dominating and taking over, who's really right? You have Jokic, right? We can see we got Luka, right? Now we got Sengun, right? We have marketing, who won't be proud of top. We have Sabonis. We got the Wagner, but we know those, but nobody wants to say what the actual number of this Euro path. All them Frenchmen, right? Them last draft picks, the Wemby number 1. Who else was the number 1? The Sar, who was the number 2? They black. Mm-hmm. Them 7-footers that's coming from over there, they black. Yeah, it's Americans going over there. They putting their C's. They taking their C's from here, putting them over there, and they becoming big. Come on, we got Siakam. Well, come on. We got Embiid. Come on. Talk to me, people. Right? Canada. Hey, are they over the water, huh? What are they? Hello. Don't get it twisted. It might come in a different language. It might come, you hear me? It might come in a different language, but goddamn it, the skin is coming, is what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
Lou Dort, where you from, huh? Tell me where you from. We got German over there. Who ran Germany? Who took Germany to the promised land? Huh? Who took Germany? When we talking about Germans, who took them to the promised land?
Dennis Schroeder.
Okay. Huh? When we talking about Greece, who is the best player that ever lived in Greece? He ain't even from Greece, but he's representing them. Okay. Let's stop the foolishness, okay? Let's stop it already. Right? Hey, them international boys who challenged the USA. What team was that again? Huh? What was the 2 teams that challenged the USA?
Young boys.
No.
Oh, you talking about in FIBA stuff?
Yeah. No. USA last year. You remember everybody was celebrating? Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Huh? The other side, what was their ethnicity?
Yeah,
what did they look like, huh?
African teams.
Motherfuckers that jump and they do the same shit we do, but faster and big. Them. And then when we get to the championship, who do we face? France? Do you wanna you wanna go down that roster again?
It was like Rudy, Wemby, Yersani Busele. They had a couple more black guys. Bilal in them.
Mm-hmm. Batum. Yeah. A couple more black guys. You mean all black?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? Go on, man. Oh, man. Stop, man. Y'all got to stop playing with us, man.
Oh, Ricochet, my guy.
Huh?
Ricochet, my guy.
Yes. Hey, man, listen, all they did is, man, our army people going down there laying the law down there, man. They're going to lay in the law. They're going to lay the law down there. All I'm saying, man, it's like, look, there's narrative. I like a narrative. It's fun, but I'm not arguing with y'all about this, man. This ain't no argument. It ain't.
Was they all black?
Huh?
I'm looking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, were they all black? Hold on. Because Frank Neal. Oh, Evan Fournier. Evan Fournier not black. Cool. And Nando DeColo.
Evan, what is not what?
Evan Fournier. No, he not black.
What is he then?
Evan Fournier is a white guy.
Light-skinned bald head? That's not the one I'm thinking of?
No, Evan Fournier, like he used to play on the Magic. Oh, is Evan Fournier? No. Wait now, hold on now. Because I could be a little bit wrong. He might got some ethnic in him. Yeah, no. He's like Algerian descent.
Algerian. What Algerian?
Algerian is technically Africa, but
okay. All right. Can we stop now? Like, that's what I'm saying, man. It's not as clear cut as people would think, man.
Wait, is their whole roster black? I know I'm dragging it now. I'm dead looking at the roster deal.
Yes, man. I think they probably have one, but yes, everybody from France, the France team, all them, the France, and listen, France and Canada, think about how many players, when we talk about the 71, just alone, if you don't like it and you don't want to research, think about just Canada itself and all of those players and France and all of those players. That alone is probably 22 to 23 players. Just them alone.
Sure. Okay then.
Just let man look. I like narratives, but use facts. I just don't like when you pushing narratives with agendas to do what is, exactly. Like that, as I said, like nobody really thought about that. They did this Euro versus America test last year. All they're doing is just dropping the young team, right? That was the decoy so you wouldn't look at it and then come up with boom, and then this is what it presented. They did it, and the Euro didn't play hard because at the end of the day, the Euro is no different than the American. It's a human body that's trying to rest. That does not. I am not competing with a country by myself. I have my national team. We know we're outmatched because obviously I'm one of the only NBA players from my team that was good enough to be in the NBA. So I know I'm outmatched against the USA basketball team. The only advantage I have is I have the freedom to do whatever the hell I want. They have to play as a team. We are a team because obviously the team is built around me, right? So it's two very different elements. But the Europeans is not competing with America, right? Like Luka didn't come here to compete with America. I came to show my talent in the NBA, the biggest stage of the world. Why are you guys making it this versus this? Like it's not embarrassing, but it's. If I'm the Europeans, man, I will be insulted a little bit. Like, yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm an NBA player. I'm one of the best NBA players. I'm trying to be the best NBA player. Personally, I don't give a shit about the other countries either, because we battling against them either. So you're teaming me up with other countries that I don't like any goddamn way to just to beat the Americans, say we're better. To me, Jokic is like, I'm already better I'm better by myself. I won the MVP. I won the last 3 or 4, and I'm competing with another center and another power forward for that same thing. And Shea, right? Those guys are saying I'm the best in my field, in my position. I'm the best. I don't care about the collective of it. This is not fucking Avengers versus this is, you know what I mean? That's not what this is. So I want to win a championship. So I want to take this weekend off also because I have a team to represent. I represent Denver Nuggets. So I'm not going to go out here, hurt myself trying to prove a point, and I let my team down that we're trying to get somewhere. That's why the All-Star game fell down a little bit, is because I have the rest of the season to think about, and I want to be healthy for the actual players I like on my team and my brothers on that team. Not a bunch of guys I'm going to see in practice and in a game for this weekend.
It was hidden.
I know that because I was there 3 times. And I've heard the conversation 3 times. And all 3 times before the game, they all said, we're going to go out there and play hard. And all 3 times, someone took some wild ass 3, and it's fuckery then.
That's when everybody. Oh, word. Okay.
Okay, a word. All right, this is what we on. Then you're gonna have, you have Kobe on that side trying to win MVP. You got AI on this side, or LeBron James trying to win MVP on this side. It's the same thing. Like, because let's just be honest. If you say from 1999 to 2006, the All-Star game was played hard to the hardest of your ability, smack yourself. Can you give me the All-Star MVPs?